Question for the men. Do you guys still want to get married? Like, is that still a thing?
No. A lot of men don't want to get married, and it's not because they don't like the thought of having a lifelong partner to be there for them when they need it, but a lot of men don't want to get married because they're avoiding potential divorce. In a lot of cases, divorce ruins a man's life. He has to completely start over. And in general, marriage doesn't benefit men a whole lot. So while a lot of men like the idea of having long-term relationships, it's just not worth it.
Exactly. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. We're not avoiding marriage. We're avoiding divorce.
So I am a young millennial, and for my generation, we were really sold this boss babe life. Put your career first, don't get married, don't have kids, don't even think about that until your mid to late 30s, don't worry about it, your career is what is going to fulfill you. And we really bought into that lie. And so many millennials, and some older than me, they did do that, and then everyone realized, oh wait, now I have the big promotion, I am making a lot of money. Women are, by the way, the left doesn't want to talk about this, but women are out earning men. I mean, to and from that, this wage gap thing is such BS. But they have all of that, but they still feel like they're missing something. And the truth is that we were made for more. We were made to pour into a family and a husband and have children, and that is what is going to fulfill you at the end of the day. Like your career, at the very end of your life, how much money you made and everything isn't going to matter, but who's going to be at your bedside on your deathbed. And so I think a lot of millennials started to have that wake-up call, and now Gen Z is starting to have that wake-up call. And so young conservatives really are embracing this. It's called trad wife lifestyle. So traditional wife, being a stay-at-home mom and putting a focus on that. And so I think that's amazing. And that's something I think about too. I have a really serious relationship right now. We're not engaged yet, but it's something that we're talking about. And he knows that that's super important. Obviously, I feel like I'm in a place that God wants me to be with hosting this show, but I also really want to be a mother. And at the end of the day, if I had to choose to lose all of this, and if that was the only way to be a mother, I would choose that. And we'll see what ends up happening. Maybe there's a way for me to balance both a little bit, but I think a lot of girls are waking up to the fact that family really is everything and putting more of a priority back on that. And so I cannot wait to see how Gen Z really takes that back.
Women traded 80 hours a week of nurturing and shaping the minds of the next generation for 80 hours a week in a cubicle for a boss who could care less.
A lot of times she doesn't know that she's been pretty much disqualified from being a serious girlfriend from the beginning because she has tendencies that aren't attractive to me. But the problem is that so many women think acting like a guy, chasing a career, being masculine, being dominant, being competitive, let me challenge you, all this shit is attractive. It's not. And I tell girls all the time on the podcast, all right, so you think it's attractive for you to be a boss babe, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, you know what? How about this? How about on Saturday nights, I wear heels and I wear a dress. Would you go out with me? Ew, no. Fantastic. That's exactly how men feel when you talk about you being a boss babe and competitive. Oh my God, no, it's not. It is the same because a masculine woman is just like a feminine man. But here's the craziness. Women expect you, right, to be masculine, right? And they can pick and choose when they want to be feminine, and you're supposed to accept them no matter what. But if I act feminine, right, maybe on a Saturday, they would never accept me. So what men want is considered discrimination. What women want is considered standards.
The reason women don't know this is because men will tolerate their behavior just to sleep with them, and once they are satisfied, they leave. Men aren't going to tell you they don't like your attitude, so I will only sleep with you but never take you seriously. But that's what they do.
The only way as a man that you can typically win in the dating game or even typically outsmart women at their own game or some of their own seduction strategies is by removing the connection that they all deep down desire from a masculine man. Let me explain. All of the great traits that make you you, okay? This could be your masculinity, the leadership that you provide, the care, the comfort, the element of protection, all of the things that she is seeking from a man. Instead of giving that right away, if you withhold those things and even make that other person earn them from you, what's going to happen is that she now values it and she respects it more. By you withholding that need that she deep down has for comfort and for connection, what's going to happen is you will naturally position yourself as a man who is pre-selected by other women, and she's going to sense that you have more options, and she's potentially going to even think that you are now investing that care and comfort into somebody else that isn't her, which is going to make her work for your approval even more.
Casey is on point again. Basically, too much availability makes the price go down. Let them work to get your piece of masculinity.
Why do I love this kind of man? And a lot of other women do too. I'm going to tell you why in this video. They are super confident. There's nothing more attractive on a man, in my opinion, than an air of confidence. And this guy got it. They're secure. They're self-validating. They don't need you to like them. They don't need anybody to like them. They like themselves. That's why they tend to be loners. They don't need to be the center of attention. They tend to be emotionally intelligent. They are secure. So you're more likely to have a healthier relationship with them. They have a quiet air of confidence. So they don't have to tell you that they're the boss, but you feel that strong aura like they are the boss. They are a leader. They don't have to say it on a blowhorn. You just already know. Last but not least, they're mysterious. Okay, that aloof thing gets women. I'm telling you, it does.
Sigmas are called shy for being extremely silent, called gay for not giving attention away, called psycho, and cold for not showing emotions, and called narcissistic for not looking for validation or attention.
The truth about masculine men that nobody tells you. Number one, most men do not have a type. Looks matter, but intelligence, depth, and personality is what seals the deal. Number two, they're simple. A comfy couch, a game, a movie, some affection, and food, they're happy. 3, forgetting a special day doesn't mean they don't care. They just have a selective memory and they prioritize things differently in their head. 4, masculine men do have insecurities. They're just taught to never show weakness. 5, when he's quiet, he's not disinterested. It just means he's processing things in his own way. He's probably deep in thought. Number 6, they don't pick up on little hints. If you want something, say it directly. Number 7, men actually do crave affection too. Many of them just don't know how to ask for it. Last but not least, number 8, when you ask him, what are you thinking about right now? And he says nothing, yes, it's literally just nothing. Let me know in the comments which one surprised you the most and follow me for more.
Pretty much summed everything up. Except we also want zero drama.
If I were to get pregnant right now, I would not be able to give birth to that child and give it the life it deserves. Because
how did you get pregnant?
accidents still happen, guys. Like
Okay,
you
hold
can
on.
be on birth control.
Then shouldn't you take responsibility for
Absolutely.
your orgasm? You want to have all the fun, but none of the responsibility.
I'm saying accidents still happen.
No, of course, and you know what happens when accidents involve other human beings? You don't terminate them. You don't get to eliminate another human being because of an accident. That's not a moral code we live by.
Correct. But why do you not care about the outcome of that human being's life?
We're talking about the morality of the elimination of a life. If a single mom has 2 2-year-olds and she wakes up one day and says, I can't do it anymore, I can't give them the life they deserve, should she be able to take out a shotgun and kill both those kids?
No.
Of course not, because you think that would be objectionable. That's why I think it's objectionable to eliminate 2 babies that are 6 weeks old, because they're morally the same thing. One just happened to be outside of the womb. They're both human beings.
I can't stand this guy. His arguments always rely too much on emotion. The last thing we need is stupid women birthing more stupid people and future criminals because they are definitely dumping these unwanted babies into the system, and then we all suffer because of Charlie Kirk's so-called morals.
I used to float, now I just fall down.
Women and their never-ending victimhood.
Can I ask you how old you are?
How old are you?
I'm 19. You were arguing with a 19-year-old. I've been homeschooled my whole life. I just got to college.
So you're saying
I'm
that
fresh
you're
off
too
the boat.
stupid to argue with me?
Sure.
Okay.
But continue, please. I am trying my best right now. I want to continue this argument because you're helping me grow and understand what I truly want. So please,
Well,
continue.
I don't see how if you're too stupid to have the argument.
Oh.
That's what she just said, not me. Why you get mad at me? I asked her.
You just
"Are
called her
too stupid to have the
stupid,
argument?"
bro.
Yeah, sure. You could call me stupid, but please, let's continue.
I didn't call you stupid. You called you stupid.
She never said
I
that.
never
You
said I'm
that.
too stupid to talk to. You just
What?
you just asked me if
Am I in like Twilight Zone? But here's the question: Are you too stupid to argue
Can we
with?
just-
Answer yes. If you tell me, Andrew, I'm too stupid for you to argue with me, why would I keep arguing with you?
All of them were too stupid to realize she called herself stupid. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal, link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.